guys, Vivi-chan desu. How you guys doing?
That show? Yeah.
I tried lining up for one day, but they stopped us.
Oh, sorry about that. But you're here now. Yeah. Yeah. I heard there's a huge line out there, right? How long you guys wait? Don't worry, we're gonna make sure this handle's worth it, right? Also, stick around to the very end. We have some giveaways and some cool things, alright? And then be sure to go to the autograph panel at 2:30 at the Funimation booth. So, or 2 o'clock, sorry, 2 o'clock.
We're giving away voice actors, right?
Yeah, we're giving away voice actors. Pretty crazy.
Never been done before.
Only at Funimation. Oh yeah, it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Favorite straw hat.
Okay, I'm a little worried to ask this next question about. Oh, no, okay, I'm not gonna ask it. There's a wall. I can't even hear anybody's answers. Are we almost good to go?
Yeah. You raise your hand if there's an empty seat there.
I'll be sure to look your way when I'm talking to you guys. All right, cool. We are ready to go. Welcome to the One Piece panel. I'm your host. My name is Godwill Ugwa Jr. I am a social media coordinator at Funimation, and I am super excited to be here. I am a huge One Piece fan, and it's a dream come true to be talking to these guys and to be here with you guys talking about my favorite anime of all time, One Piece. So before we get things started, I just want to show you guys a trailer, just to sort of highlight what is One Piece. One of the latest exploits that they've been through, and just to get things hype, alright? So we're going to show you guys a trailer for One Piece Heart of Gold. Yeah!
Well, we've never done this before. Let's do it. Now anyway. There's an island in here! Dude, this place is so awesome! Well, if you're always afraid you might already be dead, I'm here to hunt down the treasure hidden with you. And I'm prepared to use it without waiting for you to miss it. The real, the much I give you right down in the treasure. I want to make you forever! Don't rock this way for a time. I'm all the treasure you want! I do not have a damn thing with my crown! With this power, I can hunt for treasure until the end of time! So enjoy the wait, because you won't get out of this one.
Right? If you don't, you're probably in the wrong room. It's gonna get bizarre, all right? One Piece, these friends want to go find treasure, but it's very different. Well, let's first of all welcome our special guest to the stage, or here. You know, they're already here at the stage. So first we have Keith Silverstein. He is Gil Tesoro in the movie One Piece Film Gold.
Anyone expected to read that?
Right.
I'm not done. Did you guys read that?
The next 20 minutes. Hold on.
I think it's okay.
All right. excited to see what you guys are going to say for these questions. It's going to be a fun time. So let's get started with the question and answers, all right? So this one is for Tesoro right here. So how did you prepare for this new role, and how did your background come to play?
I wore gold for like a month straight. Everything had to be gold. Because I was a silver guy before. It's like I hate silver now. How did I prepare for the role? I had the audition came, Patrick Sykes actually sent me an email auditioning. It was for this guy, and what's the name of the Cajun guy that's in it also? You know, the little short Cajun guy in One Piece Gold?
No one's seen
Trivia, no one's seen the movie? No. Oh, that's the guy with the end. No, I didn't. The guy with the ring? Yeah, with the big hat. So I got 2 auditions to read for, basically, and I read for this guy, and just from the description, you know the guy's over the top, he's big, larger than life. If you've even seen the trailer whatsoever, you've seen Grand Tesoro of the City, like you know this guy is just extravagant. If he's in the room, he's the loudest person in the room, so kind of, I just worked off that angle with him for the audition, and thankfully they liked it, and it stuck. And, I wish I had a pink suit to wear to get into character. That would have been good. You know how hard it is to find a suit like that? You gotta have those made. Perfect suit.
You got enough gold, you can make anything.
That's the truth. And then for you two, did you guys have to do anything special to prepare for this role, or just another day?
I would say that the audition for One Piece with me audition was one of the most complicated anime auditions I've ever done, for sure. Because it was several rounds. Like usually you audition and then you either get it or you don't. It's just one time. But for Chopper, I think I went in 5 times, like 5 different times. They kept like narrowing it down, narrowing it down, narrowing it down. Yeah, it was way more intense than normal.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like the first call in, they said, "Would you like to play Zoro?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Like I'm doing a lot of other things." I said, "Please, you should really do this." And I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I was like, "But you should probably audition some other people." And they said, "We really are settled on using you, Chris, for this." It's like, "Do you know who you're going to use for Chopper yet?" And we just can't find anyone we like. Yeah.
So then they settled for me.
Yeah. It's like, you should give Brina a shot. I think she's going to be okay. And she's been fine. She's done a couple of good things. To prepare for this role, I've been practicing the art of being involved at the beginning of a conversation and then disappearing.
You were already a master at it.
Yeah. It wasn't that hard, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It was kind of what I always wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
But in typical Zoro style, like he's just not, there most of the time. He comes in, does something awesome, and then it's over.
We've also got really bad at directions.
Yeah. Although that's also something I was natively very good at. I can never find out. I can never remember where I am. If I'm playing a first-person shooter, I always turn right at any hallway.
I always turn left.
Yeah, that's where all the goodies are.
We'd never be in the same place. Although you can find me because I'm usually running in a circle.
That's awesome. So this question is for everybody here. So what is your casino game of choice? And do you usually win big or go home without anything?
What's your casino game?
I really finance my wife or others to do. I don't have a good. I'm just horrible at all of them. I watched you like just walk into places and they just seem to give you money, which amazes me. But like every time I throw anything on a craps table, they just take it.
That is actually my game, craps. We got craps fans. Yeah. Or you're just from Craps, Illinois or something. Another place, I don't know. The Craps, yeah! That's actually the best odds you can get in Vegas if you know what you're doing on craps. Just so you guys know that, the best odds you can possibly get are on craps. But read one of those little pamphlets so you're playing it right. If you're playing it wrong, you might be playing it wrong. Playing it wrong. You can't just throw your money on the table. You can't just do that. It looks like people are doing that. It looks like it. There's actually a method to the madness, but I usually win.
That is my favorite game. Like, I love craps. Craps is the best.
Yeah. Here's a good
It's fun,
thing.
there's so much happening on the table.
There's a lot going on, and the cool thing about craps is you can have your game last a long time. I mean, there are those weird occasions you lose all your money real quickly. But with craps, usually with a little bit of money, you can make that last a couple hours of play. You'll be up, you'll be down. Even if you walk away not a winner, you've played for a couple hours. And if you roll really well, it's one of the few casino games that people may tip you.
Yeah, people start giving you money if you do it.
Yeah, you get like somebody who's winning a bunch over there because of your rolls, they throw you a $100 chip. It's crazy.
Because people make a lot of money on you if you're rolling well. And the crazy thing about craps, just so you know, it looks like a complicated game because it has all these like things all over the table. So it looks like a mess, just a mess. And but really, craps is just one tiny, simple game. If you want to play it, it's very core. It's literally like you putting down money. Roll a dice, whatever number that is, assuming that it qualifies to one of the numbers that it can be. You can just sit there and wait for somebody to roll that same number again or 7. And that's it. But because people would get bored with that, they came up with all these little tiny mini games which you can play while you're waiting for that to happen.
Which are a distraction and are very poor odds. Although you'll see people win, it's like you can't win off those. But all the little side extra stuff you can do.
I do have a hint for all of you though. If you ever want to make a ton of money at a casino, you have to spend a ton of money at a casino. That's pretty much it. It's the only way to do it.
That all sounds really boring. I don't really get it. I've been to many casinos, and I've never like lost a lot of money. In fact, I've made money, but I still like even when I make money, I'm like, okay, I just wasted 2 hours of my life to get $200.
I like the shows.
Yeah, I would want to see the shows. I love magic. If you want to talk about magic, we're in line. Yeah, some magic shows.
I always lose anyway, so I'm gonna get you guys up. You guys hear me? Yeah. So yeah, well, I always lose, but I think we won with this new movie, One Piece Going Gold.
Yeah.
You guys did
Let's hear it for that transition.
Really from the movie that all these guys are in and did an amazing job on it.
We're the one hell of the world's biggest entertainment team. Expo! Enjoy your stay. Enjoy the fancy land.
I think the game's right.
What a lovely group we got. Always happy to see new VIPs.
Is this weird?
Allow me to introduce myself. The name is Gil Disorder. I happen to be the ruler of this humble city.
Well, watch out. I'm going to be a king of the pirates.
In that case, I'm honored that the future king of the pirates is graced us with a visit. I know. Here's the thing. Why don't you and I celebrate this occasion with a wager?
I'm listening.
This is what it's all about. Exactly my ball field for example. Don't tell me to believe in those places of yours, but I believe in that. His fate will obey my will. That's what every else is wrong, and we're going to do as well. Sooner or later, those that have time. No love, no dreams, no strength, no freedom. And what's it all to? No hope. That's such a promise. Don't be just four straw hats. That's what you call entertainment.
How many of you guys are lucky to see this in theaters?
Yeah!
Yeah, no, I love this movie. This movie, like from the acting, the singing, the action, everything about it. Like I think I actually like it more than the other movie, Strong World, Film Z. Like this one is, no, this one is up there for sure.
And you were freaking awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was so good.
Even in that trailer, that was like all you did. Like, wow.
Yeah, if you like that trailer, the movie is basically that trailer replayed 8,000 times.
He has a lot of speeches.
Oh my God.
You were so good. It never got
Thank you, that's
boring.
very kind.
I loved it the second time the movie ended and you did that speech, and then the fourth time the movie ended and you did that speech.
He's not kidding. He's not kidding. He's kind of like, yeah, it's winding down here. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. More to be said.
Man, no, it's a wonderful movie from the opening sequence all the way to the end. Great stuff. Oh, has this movie changed your opinion on gold for everybody? Like, has gold ugly to you or is it awesome to you?
Did this film change our opinions on gold?
Yeah, gold, like the metal, the color, anything gold.
Invested a lot more. Since January of this year, my market price.
I will say that it's completely changed my feeling on what this anime is offering all up, because it's a little far more advanced in the storyline than where we are right now in the series. And so I am like incredibly excited on as far as where the dub's going and where the story's going to continue to go to.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, and I know for me, I was so taken by what an incredible message it was. Just like, and Luffy even says it, it's like my friends aren't your property kind of thing, like seeing, like just really driving home that, you know, that the morality of like, people matter and kind of thing, more so than riches.
To me, it was a firm reminder that like, if you place all your hopes and dreams on somebody who's just obsessed with money and gold and is sort of the leader of the free world, like nothing could possibly go wrong.
Why, whatever do you mean?
Happy 4th, everyone.
America.
One more question for all you guys. Who was your favorite Straw Hat, and what was it like working with each other, actually?
I wish we had gotten to work together. That would have been really awesome. I didn't get to record with any of you. It would have been great. If I was going to say my favorite Straw Hat, I kind of have a couple of favorites, and it's really based on watching this film and who I really dug. I really dug Zoro. I totally did.
Oh, thanks. He didn't do much in that movie.
But no, I know it's true.
He's not saying that just because you're sitting here.
No, I'm honestly not. Actually, the main thing I like is the connection with all the characters. I mean, everybody's amazing, and I'm stepping into a world that's been around forever, and I felt that watching it. It was pretty obvious. But you just sounded really badass in that. So that's something for me. I go, like, oh, that's. If I was looking at a character like maid, that would be in my wheelhouse. I'm like, God, you nailed it. That was really good.
In terms of a character to get to play, Zoro is the best because you don't have to do much.
Yeah.
And he gets to say really cool things and then
do really cool things.
Yeah. And then go back to sleep. Yeah, he's like.
I didn't realize that was a running theme. I mean, I know when you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's exactly what happens here.
Yeah, it happens all the time. In fact, there's a character named Robin in the show that I don't think that Zoro's ever had lines with before. I mean, a lot of people are like, yes, you have, but like literally, it's been a long time since I remember even having a scene. In general, Chopper is my favorite character because Chopper's such an adorable loser. Like. Everything always goes wrong for Chopper, and that's why I love it so much.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
And then also in that movie, it's basically like, how much cuter can we make Chopper? Like, Chopper doesn't really do anything. Like, more. Well, he has like that one moment with the owls, but like, it's mostly just like, let's put him in the cutest outfits possible. Which I'm totally fine with.
Across the world will be this with special training to prepare the trials ahead. Now they return to the South Archipelago and move forward to the next stage of their journey, the new world.
I was close.
It's really is it? That's what I'm looking!
Second gear. Wait, slow. This is worse than I thought. He's able to use hockey now.
Okay, try to. All I have to do is follow the explosion and I know it for you.
Everyone's so cool now. They can't wait to see.
Still going, right?
Yeah!
So, yeah, we're going to be happening in the future. So I just wanted to ask you guys some questions like, what were some of your favorite moments throughout, recording for One Piece?
That time when Zoro woke up and did something awesome.
That was a cool time.
Actually, because of recent memory, it seems like the last couple of years we've been waiting to record this stuff that's newer. Because when we went before the time skip, it was just Luffy. So I hadn't even recorded for a really long time. So I came back, I saw one of my favorite characters, Perona, again, who I adore. I think there were all these little special episodes where they were kind of in different costumes in different time periods that had nothing to do with the story at all.
Where we were all like old ladies.
Yes. Yes. And then there was a moment where we get to, Mike, anytime there's like straw hat duplicates, like when we're zombies or something like that, he always lets us swap characters and play different characters in the show. There's a time where there's the fake straw hats.
Yes.
And how many of you guys have seen that part yet? Did you all recognize the voice that I did for that character at all? So I get to play Sanji, and he was like, what voice are you going to do for Sanji? I'm like, I'm going to do the 4 Kids voice.
If Sanji was, a little bit like this.
And Mike was like, you really want to commit to that? I'm like, I'm doing it, man. You're welcome.
That's awesome. Now, what about you, Brina? What was one of your favorites?
I love fake straw hats. I think I played fake Nami, but I don't even remember. I think my character was like that. I don't know. Something really obnoxious. I think the most emotionally meaningful moments were definitely Water 7, and also Chopper's origin story. Those will always make me kind of tear up anytime I think about it.
Oh man, you get me going in a moment when you start talking about that. And then for you two at the end too, what were some of your favorite moments in anything One Piece at all?
Well, right when Funimation adopted the show, so the whole Skypiea arc, I go bummed through that one, just watching it night after night after night after night. So I really fell in love with that and ultimately the entire show. And going back to my favorite characters, it was through that arc that made me become, I think, the big One Piece fan. That's just bottom line. I'm kind of a sucker for a hero. Something never changes, their heart never changes. It always is so true to friends and well, the evil pirate. So anyway, that's where I fell in love with the show. I really dove into that. Anyway, looking forward to see what happens. I know that one was going to
You know, there was a time period, like when early on, when we were working at Funimation, long before we ever dubbed One Piece, it was, I think Funimation was taking a look at the property, like to see whether they were interested in licensing it or something like that. And at that time, I thought we were going to be getting the show. And so I started watching a lot of it at the beginning. And this is right around the time we were working on Full Metal Alchemist. It was around that same time period. And it was, like, Full Metal was really impressive to me because it was such a gorgeous, like, thoughtful anime. And this was the next series that I saw that was like, this is really cool. This is really, and I hoped to have played Zoro back then. However, we did like a little test to see what it was. I didn't direct it, and I was cast as Helmeppo, actually. And I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed, but in the end, they realized their mistakes, and that's when they started like begging me to play Zoro again, when they were trying to figure out who to play Chopper. So.
They're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Really nice. So I was like, yes, check that off the list.
Really big gold one, or like really big electric?
No, the gold one, like, you know, the gold one is small. There's like a little chibi, small gold one of him. But there's two, you know, about this big of him, 2 different ones you can get. I think 2, maybe 3. So really cool stuff. So that was my thing. It was very cool for me. So.
That's true. Like the toys are really legit. I spent quite a bit on toys.
I have a lot of Chopper stuff.
I have a lot of Chopper stuff.
You have more Chopper stuff.
Yeah. Probably my favorite, my mother always over-decorated for Christmas, and I think that because of that, I don't like decorating for Christmas at all until I found like this whole set of the One Piece characters, all in Santa outfit, and Chopper's like a reindeer. Yeah, it was awesome. So now I decorate for Christmas. But
I got no mind that. Well, how many of you guys are caught up with the anime? Okay, so most of you guys. Sorry for the people who aren't. This isn't too big of a spoiler, but
they all die.
Oh, Big Mom.
Song.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
watched it, you're caught up, you know why it's terrifying. If you're not, maybe it's still terrifying to you. That's One Piece for you. Well, right now we're going to open up question Q&A.